It's Nolan. What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Now, today we're going to be talking about Rick Ross and his new girlfriend, Cristina Mackey. Okay, they've allegedly been together for a few months now. I guess they made it official back in November. He's been trying to flaunt her off. They've been flaunting each other off, I guess you could say. A lot of people were wondering, well, what the hell happened to PrettyVee? I thought he was with her for a while. Next thing you know, he's in interviews talking about he don't want to get serious or get close to another woman, especially as it related to him seeing things with Will and Jada. Next thing you know, he pops up with this girl who looks a lot like PrettyVee, if we're going to keep it all the way a buck. Same facial structure, same kind of hair texture, same kind of body type. It's like a clone. But, you know, Miss Cristina Mackey, I had to go look her up. Apparently, she's a trainer. She also does music on the side. You know, I guess it's a side hustle or something that she's trying to get popping. She does have a song with NBA player Damian Lillard, aka Dame Dollar, that they worked on a recent project of his. But outside of that, she hasn't really had any music that really popped off like that. Her YouTube views are somewhere around, you know, 3,000-4,000 per video. Some have hit 10, some have hit 20K, but nothing has gone viral or went crazy. She's got interviews online where she talked about graduating school early, always wanting to deal with more mature men. I think that's something that blew up for her, where she talked about always wanting to be with an older guy. She found that. She's 27 years old. Rick Ross is in his 40s. So I guess she got everything she bargained for on that side of the fence. But now she's on social media kind of talking reckless about the women that used to deal with Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? There's one video where she's talking about Rick Ross's baby mama, Tia Kemp. There's another video where she's talking about PrettyVee. We're going to go over all of the things that she had to say about these ladies, because I don't understand why you would want to talk about them or why you would even acknowledge them. If you're the one in position now, you're the apple of his eye. You shouldn't be concerned about that type of stuff. But maybe she has reason. Maybe they're trolling her. I don't know. You know what I mean? So let's get to it.
It's social media, it's everybody's business. Yeah, but you know, if you mind your business like I mind my business, whatever I post doesn't mean you get to dig deep into what I say. You know, if I say that this is my person, this is my person. And if I want to post my person, I'm gonna post my person, right? You know, in the interview I just did with Louis Bell on the Cali Kickback, I want to be very clear. I'm not shading any women that he's ever talked to. You guys are all beautiful. We all are. That's why he probably picked you, right? But that's just not what we're doing anymore, you know? And the fact that I'm confident about my relationship and it disturbs some of y'all says a lot about what y'all got going on in your personal life. Because when you hear a woman speaking confidently about her man, you should just believe her, right? You shouldn't be disrupted or disturbed or feel like, don't be so confident. Like, why are you hating? That's weird. Don't hate. You know, we're enjoying each other. That's my man, you know?
All right. I don't got no issue with Ross. You know, I think most people that are criticizing her confidence, because she does speak with ultimate confidence, and I think that that's a great thing. I think most people should probably take notes on how she believes in herself, believes in, you know, if you've seen any of her other content that she posts online, she speaks very highly of herself. She speaks highly of her education, her standards, all of these different things, right? That's her vibe. That's her prerogative. But I think people question that confidence or the way you speak about your relationship, not because of you, but because of the person you're dealing with and their history. It seems that Rick Ross has not fully committed to anyone that he's dealt with in his past, right? It seems that he pretty easily discards women that come into his circumference. He doesn't commit, kind of gets rid of them, goes back to what he's doing, and you never really hear anything as to like, well, damn, what's going on with Ross? Why isn't he locking these women down? What's their problem? You know what I mean? For you to think that you're going to be the golden ticket, that you're the magic thing that he's been missing, the magic marker for his page, that's just going to light up everything and change how he's been moving in his life. I think that's a little bit delusional, and I think that's why people are questioning you, right? It seems Rick Ross has no interest in being fully committed, you know, perhaps being married, perhaps having a long-term relationship with somebody. Seems he's allergic to that. Now, we don't know if that's your intention with him. We don't know if that's the case. You might be down for the good time or whatever it is that y'all locked in during the time that y'all locked in. You may not give a fuck what he got going on. You may not care about the nigga stepping out on you and cheating. All of those types of things. You may not care that you're with him for 6 months. He get rid of you and go on with his life and you go back to wherever you came from. maybe you'll continue to speak highly of him if that happens. We don't know, but we're just going off of what we've seen. Let's continue. You got some more to say though.
Why would you just move with a man? Why wouldn't you just move with a man? If you lived with your man, you wouldn't be on my page on a fake account at 40-something years old. You know what I'm saying? You would just be minding your business because it's the same person making the fake accounts. You know, but I wish love on you and I wish happiness on you too, because when things are good, you make it work. You pick up and you move. I don't got no kids. I'm not anybody's baby mother. You know, I'm single, I'm young, and I'm enjoying the ride. That's what we're gonna do. Why would you just move with a man?
She kind of just proved my point. She says she young, she ain't nobody mama, she's enjoying the ride. So at that point, my hands are up. I really ain't got nothing else to critique about this young lady because she just told y'all she's enjoying the ride. She's going on the private jets. She's riding in his Rolls Royce. She's rocking Balenciaga all day, every day now. She's having the time of her life. He's giving her, access to whatever he's giving her access to. We don't see him really promoting her music at this point. It doesn't seem like he's interested in her to that degree as of yet. We haven't seen him post anything. She hasn't gone viral for any of her music through him. He hasn't tried to sign her to his label. She's out here still singing on YouTube beats and stuff like that. So maybe he'll invest into her music career if that's what she really wants. We'll have to see. But she said she's enjoying the ride. I can't really down her for that. She's cool with it. So here's Rick Ross' ex and baby mama, Miss Tia Kemp, where I guess she came out and said some things directed at Miss Cristina.
Hey, if I say a bitch can't make a taco, bitch, you can't make a taco. If you can't make a fucking taco, I'm finna tell you what she worth. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. You know what's coming up. What that hoe worth, y'all? I'm gonna pour one more shot before I go. Worth $1. Damn, 2 cents a dollar. She ain't got no fucking cents. She worth $1. He know. He worth $1 too. Ho, tell that. Hold up, what the fuck that cooking book right there say? Hold the fuck up. He's for sale. I'ma help. What's this girl name in this book? I'ma help John Nice out. I don't know. I never met her. And I'm going to help out. You might want to just help her.
All right. So that's Miss Tia Kemp. I did not know she was that ratchet, loud, and just disrespectful. I understand now why Rick Ross went in the direction he did. It's all starting to make sense to me. If you go from that to this, I can see why he's happy. I can see why he's content. He's got someone that's reserved, speaks confidently, is fluid. You know what I mean? Versus what I just heard. Talking about this girl can't make a taco. You trying to give her tips on how to keep a man when she got the man that you couldn't keep. Woo, shit. It's not about the tacos. It's not about the spaghetti. It's not about the cookbook. You got a mouth like a motherfucking donkey. Literally and figuratively. God damn.
Somebody sent somebody this for a gift. She said can't even make a Getty. How you can't make a Getty or a Yako hoe?
This man demanded a taco bar today, so we did a little flamingo taco bar. Tell me something. Yeah, you're welcome.
So there was a video of Miss Cristina where she used, it looked like them store-bought Frontera taco shells or whatever. She made a taco bar with the meat and whatnot. Didn't look bad, maybe didn't look like a meal that you would serve up a multimillionaire, but I mean, if Ross eating it, which he did, again, it ain't about the food. It's about the vibe. It's about the time they having. It's about the relations that they having, clearly, because they posting photos of him sexualizing her on the private jet, grabbing ass and stuff like that. So he ain't really worried about all that. Miss Tia, I think it would be best to just focus on yourself, focus on your life, focus on what's going to make you happy. If you have another man that you would like to get with, perhaps learning how to blend your personality with a man's, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that should be your focus. So I hate to say it, but I'm kind of siding with Miss Cristina at this current moment. Now let's get into what she had to say about PrettyVee.
One thing I have noticed in the comments too. I've been reading the comments. It's so easy to interview you right now because all you had to do is read the comments. Another thing I see on the comments on social media is that a lot of people keep mentioning PrettyVee in his past relationship with PrettyVee. Is that affected you? Are you questioning him about that? How do that make you feel about people questioning, where's PrettyVee? How do that make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel any way at all. I think it's funny. It's levels to everything, right? And that was never this.
How would you know?
For the people that don't know, what do you mean by that was never this and there's levels to it?
Whatever they had is not what we have. Simple, It's no disrespect to anybody, but whatever y'all think they had is not what we for sure have. It's just not. So I'm not worried about it. I see the comments too.
Did they go public?
No.
Well, they had to go public if everybody knew.
Well, where's the pictures of them holding hands and them kissing and them on the jet together and them in Dubai and her on the billboard? Like, where's that at? Where's the flowers? Where's all that?
Y'all put a comment. Y'all let me know. Y'all pull that shit up. Because I was on some player shit. I never was checking
while
for
we're
that.
on the topic, though, show me where he did that with anybody.
Lear Galore, I believe.
Show me where he did that with anybody. Line them up.
Oh, really? I ain't never peeped game, but I know he was for show public with Lear Galore.
I know that too. Shout out to Lear. But show me where he did what he's doing with me, with anybody.
And this is where I got to scale back. I was on your side, but now I got to pull back. And the reason why we got to pull back is because who the fuck goes on an interview tour to talk about their relationship with a nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not talking about nothing else going on? Like, what about your music? Right? What about your training? What about your, I don't know, your intellect? Like, what the fuck is going on? You doing interview. Ross, you down with that? You want to send your girl on an interview tour so that she could talk about this introductory ass relationship that y'all been in barely 3-4 months? What is this about? What is the science? I need some understanding here, bro, because she not lying. He ain't really went public like that with nobody. There definitely was an element of public with PrettyVee, but we don't know if PrettyVee wanted it out there like that. Remember, PrettyVee was the one interviewing him at the BET Awards, and he was getting real snuggly, real close to where people was like, damn, is she uncomfortable or is she with it? Then next thing you know, it was kind of like this gradual thing, like, oh, no, they really spending time together. Okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? To where PrettyVee has come out and she just put a little status up on her story saying, all I can do is laugh, right? Because she knows, she probably thought the same shit. She probably felt like, hey, this the first time he doing all this for anybody. He blowing the bag. He being romantic. He putting together everything, putting plays for me. I'm on the PJ going where I need to go. She was pretty confident about the situation as well. PrettyVee did some interviews talking about it, but the difference between Miss Cristina and PrettyVee is once you get past that Rick Ross element, she got 4, 5, 6 other things going on that you could talk to her about. Her comedy, her wilding out, her come up, her story, right? She's somebody that we've known about prior to Rick Ross, and we're going to continue to keep up with her after Rick Ross because she has her own thing going on. I think, Miss Cristina, you might want to develop what that other thing is going to be for you. Again, I'm not saying that you can't. You have a big following on social media. It's not translating into, musical success, but keep going. You have the training thing. I think you're very fit. It seems like that's the big thing, that you're breadwinner. Your website is pretty much tailored to training, gym work, exercising. That's something that's going to keep you employed. You know what I mean? People are always going to need help getting in shape. But what is it that's going to be like your big one? Because the odds are stacked against you that you're going to be around this time next year. right? The odds are stacked against you that you're going to be around come August, come July, when it get real hot outside and the other stuff and the other ladies start coming out again. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates. Hey, for the ladies that tune in to my channel, I'm sure you never would, but if you were to get with a rapper or a famous person, right? Would you go around on a goddamn tour, press tour, talking about your relationship? Is that something that you would be interested in? Are you that much of a trophy that you would really take pride in doing something like that? I need to know, just from the average psyche of the average woman or the above average woman. Let me know what y'all think of that. All right, much love and respect, y'all. Peace.
King of my city in cul-de-sac. Coming, I swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.